getting out of it is really difficult. They seem to be a little bit scattered to me here of late, and I like to see them just come up with a definite plan and stick to that script.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, the tough defending Favors and Gobert make up the big men. Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Ingles, and at the 3, the small forward.
Hey, he's not a high flyer by any means, Kevin, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
And you take a look at Clark Dwight Powell, 6'11", 240 pounds. Do you see him as more of a power forward or as a center?
I think he's kind of a tweener, Kevin. I mean, he's a guy that I think can play both spots. He's got more of a power forward's body, but kind of a center's game. I mean, if he can develop that jump shot, I think his best niche would be as a face-up 4-man.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from Ricky Rubio. Nice shot by Smith.
Well, Smith is both a volume and efficient three-point scorer. I mean, he shoots a lot of them, but he makes a good percentage of them, too.
Rubio outside. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Gobert, the screen, tries a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Yeah, I think they were totally checked out, Greg. At least that's what it looked like. When you play that kind of defense, you expect to lose.
Here's Gobert. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Here's Favors. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
It's good from long range.
Tell you what, Kevin, I mean, the best way to spread out this defense is for Rubio to hit a few more of these.
Barnes dishes to Powell. Now Nowitzki. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Farrell kicks to Nowitzki. Just 5 to shoot, and he gets it to go. Nowitzki's got his second bucket. Clark, a lot of ways to initiate the offense. What's the one thing you look for in a playmaker for a team?
Well, I think the willingness to give the ball up early and then to be able to understand what they're trying to get done offensively. So that comes back to basketball IQ, and we're assuming that the skill set is there. But to me, it's just understanding what you're trying to get every time down the floor, and then being able to initiate that with the pass or the dribble.
It's Powell on the wing. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And the layup is good.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Mitchell passes to Rubio. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, feeds it to Mitchell. Launches a 3. That one misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Well, the effort plainly was not there. I mean, they often settled for tougher, lower percentage shots, and that makes it hard to win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Measury, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Noel comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Barea subbed in for Smith. And the basket good by Measury.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Exum kicks to Udo. Got a piece of it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's measuring. They grab their own miss, and he gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Dallas. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Crowder with it. That 3 off the mark.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Controlling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
Here's McDermott. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.